Hey guys, Doclane here. I just wanted to make a short and quick video regarding a tribute exotic to Lance Reddick. Now, Lance Reddick was the voice of Zavala from the game Destiny, which is what this video is going to be about. Destiny. If you don't know, Lance passed away about 10 days ago as of the upload of this video. And I really wanted to wait to upload this video because I wanted to give everyone time to cope with it. Now, myself and many other community members wanted to see some sort of tribute paid to him in-game more than just a text pop-up at the beginning of your load-in. So I went out of my way and tried to design a gun after him, and in the likeness of Zavala, especially. Of course, he was an amazing actor outside of Destiny, but Destiny is ultimately how I was introduced to Lance, and he was consistently one of, if not my favorite character in Destiny and Destiny 2 as Zavala. Now, a few people have actually made designs of exotic weapons or legendary weapons as tribute to him, and I wanted to do the same. And one of my favorite ones that I've seen is the Glaive Spear style exotic, which was shown to us in his Guardian cinematic at the beginning of Destiny 2's launch. Now, me personally, I wanted to make a gun designed off of something else we saw in that same cinematic. And it's actually the M4 carbine looking weapon that he wields, that he finds in that fallen camp and then uses as the siege of the city. You can see it right here as he's standing next to Shaxx and I'm pretty sure is Saladin. And it would of course be an exotic auto rifle, as it looks like. And let's talk about the perks on it. So I'm calling this weapon the Frontline. It's a kinetic auto rifle, and it is modeled after the exact same rifle we see on him. It could have a little extra bells and whistles. I mean, he's been using that gun a long time, so maybe he's made modifications to it, but I think Zavala is also the type of character that if something works, don't fix it. And I want to embody that in this exotic. And what are Guardians known for? Shooting things, reviving, tanking a lot of stuff, and shooting things. So, for basic perks, I just went with what I could think of, and this is going to be a very strong frontline weapon. I don't have an exact decision on what I want the RPM to be, but here we have barrel perk, small bore, just a generic all-around barrel perk a lot of guns have, or a lot of guns want to have. A stock perk, composite stock, does the same thing a composite stock would do. Ammo perk, armor-piercing rounds. In-game, it just does extra damage to shields. And getting to the exotic and intrinsic perk of the weapon, the exotic perk is Push Forward. Kills with this weapon grant a small overshield. Majors and Guardians count as multiple kills. Taking damage while holding this weapon has a chance to partially reload the weapon from reserves, and it's strong against barrier champions. So I want this weapon to be designed to take damage. You are taking damage. You are in the front of your team. You are meant to be taking damage as you dish it out. And kills will grant you a small overshield. And that small overshield, I want it to be similar to that stasis fragment that when you pick up stasis shards, you get that tiny, tiny little percent of overshield, and then it wears off after a short cooldown. I want the gun to work similar to that. So let's say you got about 5 or 6 kills rapidly. Maybe that gives you about 5% overshield every kill. So you'd have about a 25% overshield or something like that in terms of the bar. It's kind of hard to describe how the overshield works with the health bar anyway. And killing majors, champions, or guardians would count as, let's say, 4 or 5 kills at a time. So you don't have to kill as many of the bigger thing to get as much of an overshield. And this already sounds broken, but As a tribute to Lance and Zavala as a whole, I really want to encompass a weapon that would make you feel like a Titan, regardless of your class. Now, the other intrinsic exotic perk I wanted on it is called Commander's Lance. Melee kills, or kills with this weapon, increase its damage and increase handling. So it would kind of be like a swashbuckler with a stacking buff of kills. Maybe it goes up to 5 as well, but melee kills would immediately give you all 5 stacks. So let's say it'd work exactly the same as the damage buff for swashbuckler. So you could get up to 5 kills with the stacking damage buff, or you could get 1 melee kill and it would give you all 5 stacks. But I also want it to increase handling just so it feels more than swashbuckler. And if you want the inspiration for the name there, I just kind of made a pun, I guess. I really hope that doesn't get taken the wrong way with the pun. But sort of similar to the spear he uses, or a lance, I wanted it to be like a commander of ancient armies, you know, using a spear or a lance as your frontline weapon. And all of this sounds really overpowered and would probably need tuning, but I think it would be a really fun weapon, especially in game modes where you're just kind of mowing down enemies anyway, so why not get rewarded for 99% of the game when you're just killing things anyway? And I thought that if you took anything away from it as of right now, it might just feel like a glorified legendary weapon, so, you know, throw on anti-barrier and an overshield buff, and there you go. Feels like an exotic. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get this video out and recorded and done so I don't have to waste any more of your time. But if you stuck around, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace out.